Hi, welcome to Doris and Kids. My name is Doris, and today's video is going to be about my plant-based cinnamon roll. Realize I did not say vegan, I said plant-based because I don't consider myself vegan, and I'm going to explain to you why. The first thing you need is 8.5 cups of flour. I'm using unbleached organic flour in here, and 2 packages of instant yeast or 5 teaspoons of yeast. And then you're going to get 1 cup of butter. You can go vegan or any kind of butter is comfortable with. 1 cup of sugar, and I use 4 cups of soy milk. You can use regular milk if you're not a plant-based and you want to try this recipe, but I use soy milk. That's what I use. And you're going to put that into the mixture and mix that up. If you don't have a mixture, use your arm. God give you your arm and you have it, just mix it in, blow your dough, enjoy your dough. And then when it's done mixing and blending up, put it in a pan. In my pan, I have some oil spray in there, or you can do flour. The goal is to try not to have your dough stick to the pan. So whatever method work for you, just use that. And then I'm just going to put it in a pan, and here I am again, playing with my dough. I just love to play with dough. I have issue. So you're going to put that in the oven. The oven's going to be turned off. You're going to let that rise for 30 to an hour. This right here was 45 minutes because I didn't have time to let it stay in there longer because it was Sunday and I was going to work, and I tried to make this and I'm playing with my dough again. Playing with my dough. Anyway, if you're not weird like me and playing on your dough, just put it on the surface, put some flour on there, that way it doesn't stick, and you're gonna roll that out. Here I'm splitting my dough into 2 because I don't have any arm muscle, and if I use the whole dough, it's just too much for my arm and I get tired, and I should work out, but I don't work my arm out. So you're just gonna roll it out. If you don't know how to roll the dough, go back to your public school and tell you to fill you. I'm joking. Don't blame your public school. Blame your parent. So you're going to put some butter. And I have a measurement. I just put some butter. Or sometimes I use avocado or olive oil in there. And I'm going to put some sugar. I also don't have a measurement. It's however I'm feeling. And how sweet I want my cinnamon rolls to be that week. So I just put the sugar. And the same thing with my cinnamon. Sometimes I do a teaspoon. Sometimes I do 2. Sometimes I do 3. It's just whatever my ancestors are telling me. So then I'm going to roll that in. And I'm weird. I roll my edges in. I don't know why. I just always done it. And I just keep doing it. And then you're going to cut your cinnamon roll out to however large you want it. Put it on a pan. And you're going to put the pan in the oven that's off for 30 minutes to an hour and let it rise. In this video, my cinnamon roll only rise for 30 minutes because I didn't have that much time. And it's still double. But a lot of time, if I let it sit for an hour, it get really, really huge and more puffier and softer than this batch came out. But I didn't plan my time right, and I was going to work at 6, and I had to do all of this to make sure I have it ready before work because I didn't have to make it the next day. My family and I eat cinnamon roll every Tuesday and Thursday. And whenever I make this batch, it usually lasts me 1 or 2 weeks, depending on how many cinnamon roll the kids eat. And I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm just playing with my cinnamon roll. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be that weird. Okay? So now I'm going to explain to you why I don't call myself vegan. A vegan is the person that's care all about animal. They will not eat animal. They will not kill animal. They will not wear anything with animal product in it. I, on the other hand, my shoes is leather. My purse is leather. I will go hunting and I will kill Bambi if I need to feed my family. So that's it right there. Vegan, don't do that. And I do that. And I'm plant-based. The second thing is, the reason I'm plant-based, I try to eat healthy food. I don't do meat replacement. That is just yucky to me. And I try it because I don't like to have an opinion of something without me trying it. I tried the meat replacement, the Beyond Burgers, and it was just creepy to me, y'all. It's just creepy. If you're not going to eat meat, just don't eat meat. But that's just me. I don't do meat replacement that much. Actually, I don't. When I'm making like any kind of meat replacement, it's like pecans in there, mushroom in there, or lentils. That's like my meat replacement. And that is vegetables, lentils, nuts, and things like that. So that's what I eat in my diet. That's one of the reasons I don't call myself vegan, just because it's just too much work trying to find a replacement for everything. Yeah. So I'm just lazy. That's another thing. I'm just lazy. And I love my leather boots. I love my leather purse. And I like to go hunting. So for those reasons, I'm not a vegan. I'm plant-based. Okay, and when it comes down to it, I will feed my kids meat instead of letting it starve. I'm not saying, all vegan does that, but just from when I talk to vegan, they rather go hungry than eat animal. So this is a cinnamon roll after being in there for 30 minutes, and it's all rice, and I'm going to bake this in the oven. My temperature fluctuates. It goes from a lot of time from 350 to 400, and then my cinnamon roll usually ready between 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what's going on with my temperature. I have an RV stove, so it's not gonna be the same as regular stove. So you need to consider that when you're making this recipe, you know your stove, you know how it works, and the temperature. So this is what my cinnamon roll look like. Your cinnamon roll, you want it to be golden, but not too light, like a light-skinned black person. I don't know how to describe this. I'm sorry, but this is the perfect color I like for my cinnamon roll. I'm a horrible person. This is my first voiceover, so I'm just going off. This is how I talk in regular life, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But your cinnamon roll is going to be very soft. Look how soft that is, especially if you let it rise. So go ahead, make yourself some cinnamon roll and enjoy your life. Have a blessed day.